I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about hiring developers in Latin America, aka nearshoring. Now, most of you guys know already by now that you can save a ton of money by hiring outside of the United States, whether that is Asia or Europe or Latin America. There are a few reasons why since 2022, there has been a 70% increase in hires in Latin America, specifically from US companies. It's actually exploding. There's been over 2 million tech professionals hired since 2022 in Latin America, specifically by US companies alone. I mean, we've got about 800,000 from Mexico, 600,000 from Brazil. That's not even counting the smaller countries like Colombia and Argentina, Uruguay, Chile, the list goes on. And of course, there's one thing that all of those countries have in common. They share a time zone with the United States. They actually share multiple. When you're hiring technical developers, engineers all over Latin America for your US company, you can almost guarantee yourself to save 40 to 50% just on salary costs. What does a senior developer even run you in the United States? $150,000, $160,000 a year? That's insane. Now, I'm not saying that they don't deserve that money. I'm just saying that if you were to hire in Latin America, you would be paying half of that. Let's touch back on Colombia real quick. 70% of Colombian engineers hold either a bachelor's or a master's degree. And Mexican developers rank number 2 in the entire world for coding skills, especially in Python and CC+. You have universities like Monterrey and University of Sao Paulo and UBA, the University of Buenos Aires, that do nothing but print talent day in and day out. Here's another fun statistic for you. Chile leads all of South America in AI readiness. Chile. Who would have ever thought? And you might be thinking, oh, well, they can code and they can do all these things, but can they speak English? All across Latin America, these kids are taught English from a very young age, all the way through school. It's not like the US where you take 1 or 2 classes and that's it. Another fun statistic. As long as you have the right partner in hiring nearshore talent, the average time to hire is only 28 days. That's 4 weeks. Nowadays, we have companies going through 5 or 6 stage interviews to find the right candidate. And before you ask me, I'll tell you why it's so time efficient to hire in Latin America when choosing the right partner. Nearshoring companies, just like us, Nearshore Business Solutions, streamline the entire hiring process for you. We have access to highly vetted, highly talented talent ready for you to just come pick right out of our pool. That means that by the time they get to you, you already know if they have the skills to be hired or not. There's 2 paths to hiring nearshore talent. There's recruitment and there's staffing. Staffing is completely third party. You're going to deal with the staffing company for everything when it comes to that employee. They're not technically going to be working for you. They're going to be more of a contractor hired by the company that you're staffing them from, if that makes sense. With us, Nearshore Business Solutions, we're a recruitment company. It means that these employees are going to be working specifically with you and only you. So if you're going to be building something long-term and you need to build out this team that's going to be with you until the end of time, you know the route you want to take already. 80% of US companies are already considering or at least exploring nearshoring. So go to www.nearshorebusinesssolutions.com and who knows, you might have that new developer hired in less than 20 days.